Good morning, guys. And this morning we are going to learn about the parts of a plant, the life cycle of a plant, and what plants need to live. Just like us, they need nutrients to grow. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. There it is. We'll get started. All right, so parts of a plant. Down at the bottom, where they start to grow, these little stringy things, they are called roots. And that's what holds the plant into place, so they don't blow all over the place when it's windy out. And then as the roots start to grow, the seed starts to sprout and a stem starts to grow. The stem holds it in place as well. And as the stem starts to grow, leaves start to sprout as well. And leaves has a L sound for L. And then as it continues to grow up from the ground, then we start to see flowers. All right, let's see if Miss Molly got it right. I did. All right, the plant life cycle. Just like plants grow, we grow too. We start off as babies, and then toddlers, and then we're children, and then we're teenagers, and then we're adults like mom and dad. But how does a plant start? It starts off as a seed, okay? And then the seed starts to sprout, and the stem starts to come out. And then as the stem grows tall and strong, leaves start to form as well. And then finally, you see the flowers. Let's see if Miss Molly got it right. I did. All right, so I'm gonna read this a few times, and then I have a question after each time, so pay close attention. A plant starts off as a small seed in the ground. Water helps the roots begin to grow down from the seed. Then the stem grows up from the plant and leaves grow off the stem. The plant keeps growing until it is big and tall. All right, so let's see the first question. It says, what does a plant start off as? Does a plant start off as leaves, a seed, or the whole flower? That's right, it starts off as a seed. I'm going to read it again because it's going to ask us a different question. A plant starts off as a small seed in the ground. Water helps the roots begin to grow down from the seed. Then the stem grows up from the plant and leaves grow off of the stem. The plant keeps growing until it is big and tall, like mom and dad. All right, the question is, what helps the roots grow? Is it water, a butterfly, or a bee? What helps the roots grow? That's right, water. All right, a plant starts off as a small seed in the ground. Water helps the roots begin to grow down from the seed. Then the stem grows up from the plant and leaves grow off of the stem. The plant keeps growing until it is big and tall. All right, now the question is, what grows off the seed? Do the leaves grow off the seed? Is it the dirt or the soil? Or is it the stem that starts to grow off of the seed? That's right, it's the stem. All right, a plant starts off as a small seed in the ground. Water helps the roots begin to grow down from the seed. Then the stem grows up from the plant and leaves grow off of the stem. The plant keeps growing until it is big and tall. So the question is this time, what grows off of the stem? Is it leaves, dirt, or the stem? That's right. Leaves start to grow off from the stem. All right, now we're going to see what plants need to live. Because think about what we need to live. We need air, we need water, we need food, we need a shelter. Okay, so we're going to see what plants need to live. A plant needs different things to grow tall. A plant needs water every day. A plant also needs sunlight. The sun is how the plants get food. A plant also needs clean air. Last, a plant needs soil. The soil gives the plant all the nutrients it needs to grow. Okay, so the first question is, what does a plant need every day? Does a plant need soil? Does a plant need a bee? Or does a plant need water every day? Now you think about that for a second. What is something that you need every day? We need this as well. We don't need soil, do we? We don't need bumblebees. So we must need water every day. All right, let's listen again to all the things the plant needs. A plant needs different things to grow tall. A plant needs water every day. A plant also needs sunlight. The sun is how the plant gets food. A plant also needs clean air. And last, a plant needs soil. The soil gives the plant all the nutrients to grow. So our question this time is, how does a plant get food? And I see air, I see the sun, and I see water. How does a plant get food? It doesn't need air to get food, right? We don't need air to get food. It doesn't need water to get food. But it says the sun is how the plant gets food. Plant needs. A plant needs different things to grow tall. A plant needs water every day. A plant also needs sunlight. The sun is how plants get food. A plant also needs clean air. Last, a plant needs soil. The soil gives the plant all the nutrients it needs to grow. Just like we eat lots of fruits and vegetables and proteins to give us the nutrients we need to grow. Okay, so our question is, what gives the plant nutrients? Is it the soil? Is it a bumblebee? Or is it clean air? Remember, it needs to be able to grow like we grow. That's right, nutrients. Or soil, I'm sorry. Plant needs. A plant needs different things to grow tall. A plant needs water every day. A plant also needs sunlight. The sun is how the plants get food. A plant also needs clean air. Last, a plant needs soil. The soil gives the plant all the nutrients it needs to grow. Okay, so we know that a plant needs water every day, and it needs sun to grow, and it needs air to breathe, kind of like how we need air to breathe as well. And the soil gives it all the nutrients it needs to grow. So the question is, what does a plant need to grow? So let's see. There's air. There's the sun. There's water. And there's soil. They all seem like the right answer, don't they? What does a plant need to grow? Do that one. And this one. It needs air, it needs sun, it needs water, and it needs soil. Let's see if Miss Molly got this one right. I did. All right, and we're gonna do this one real quick. What does a plant need? This is a picture of water. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look for the word that has the w sound. Oh, and there's the W. Put that there. The next picture is a sun. Has the S sound for S. Ooh, but I see there's two words that have that sound. So I'm going to go to the next letter sound. And is for the letter U. That's right. So I'm going to put this one here. And now I see the picture of soil. And there's my last S sound for soil. And lastly, a plant needs air. All right, let's see if Miss Molly got it right. Good job. All right, now this time the picture shows us where they all are. So the water has to come down into the roots for it to grow. The sun sits up top to give it sunlight. The air is all around us. And of course, the soil is very important because that's where all the nutrients are. See if Miss Molly got it right again. Sure did. All right, plant needs hunt. Click on all the pictures of what a plant needs. All right, let's go across. We know a plant needs sun. We know a plant needs water, especially for the roots for it to start growing. It doesn't need a butterfly. It does need soil because that's where all the nutrients are. And it does need water again. And second row, this is a picture of the air. We know it needs air. Does a plant need fire? No. Does a plant need sun? It does. Does a plant need a bumblebee? It doesn't. Does a plant need a rainbow? No, although it's very pretty. Does a sun need water? Yes. And we know it needs sunlight to help grow. What about grass? No, we don't need grass for it to grow. What about a butterfly? No, we don't need a butterfly either. Air? Yes, we need air. All right, so I'm gonna read it and you're gonna tell the person next to you if it needs it, yes or no. Does a plant need sunlight? Yes. Ooh, and look, yes has the y sound for the letter Y. Does a plant need water? Yes, a plant needs water. Does a plant need a rainbow? No, it does not. Does a plant need soil? Yes, that's where it gets all the nutrients to help it grow big and tall. Does a plant need a butterfly? No. Does a plant need fire? No way. It might damage the plant. Does a plant need air? Yes. Does a plant need grass to grow? No. Does a plant need a bumblebee? No, it doesn't need that to grow. All right, guys. So I want you to tell the person next to you the 4 things that a plant needs to grow, okay? And then tell them how a plant starts to grow. What does it start off as? Start there, and then tell them what happens as the plant grows, okay? And I'll see you guys soon.